Okay.
But there is a drama going on.
There's so much brewing.
Woo! Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
You look great.
Look at Sid with another look, eh?
Look at us.
Look at this, Sharpie Sharpers.
Sharperson.
Good morning,
Okay, you know what doesn't look good? The education system.
No.
Will kids be in class Monday? Will they not be? Listen, CUPE, who represents 55,000 frontline education workers, you know it by now. For the 4 of you who don't, they put in another 5 days' notice for a strike, and that strike would happen Monday.
Monday, yeah.
This has garnered a lot of attention. Dee, I want to take a run at this. First, I'm curious where you're at with this
Please
story.
do. Oh, you want me to go first?
Go for it, please.
Okay,
go
I was
first.
like, please take a run at this.
Because when I start, I'm not going to stop
okay.
for a little bit.
Right now, it's interesting to check the temperature of social media. What's been trending for a long time is hashtag I don't stand with CUPE. So what I'm afraid of is what you and Tam just talked about with our viewers. There is an extra layer of anger, frustration, no matter your point of view at this point, because it is so, how are we here so soon again? Deja vu, Groundhog Day in the worst possible way. I've never seen Leche so fired up. Usually he's much more composed when he's speaking.
And he's on at 9 o'clock today with Tammy, FYI. We've reached out to CUPE. Unavailable today. It looks like Laura Walton of CUPE will join Tammy tomorrow, just so you know.
I go back to the kids. Please, let's once again think about the kids and these families who are in a scramble trying to figure out what Monday might look like again. Please, 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 you have a few days to sort this out. Please remember and think about the kids. It's unimaginable. What say you?
Can we lose the audio in my ear, please, of the protest before I get into this? Thank you. I am the last guy who carries water for Stephen Leche and Doug Ford. I think I've established that, okay? I want to read from CUPE's statement yesterday because, now correct me if I'm wrong, Dee, the biggest issue here, and the only issue I've heard for months, which I agree with, are people making $39,000 a year who need more in this inflation-infused economy that we're living in.
Yes, rightfully so.
I 100% agree with that. So yesterday, CUPE, in their statement, says, we were able to reach middle ground with the Ford government and the Council of Trustees Associations on wages. I'm going to say that again. We were able to reach middle ground with the Ford government on wages. Despite the progress, the government refused to invest in services that students need. I have not heard a single person at any CUPE news conference or interview highlight the services that students need for 6 weeks, okay? It's been about wages, which is the toughest part of any negotiation, as you know, as I know. And apparently the government's at 3.6%, which I still don't think is enough, but according to CUPE, that's middle ground. Their words, not mine. I got a message for CUPE right now. Bill 28 was repealed as it should have been.
Yeah.
You have the rights to negotiate, which I hope continue, okay? You have reached the middle ground, CUPE's words, not mine, on money. The hardest thing in any negotiation, hardest. Be very careful striking Monday. Be very careful. Because parents understand constitutional rights, as I did. Now, if you're allowed to negotiate and you've reached middle ground on Monday, you better have a damn good reason for parents in this province why that's going to happen again Monday. Because I didn't hear one yesterday. I'm starting to get the feeling that Laura Walton and everyone, they're really liking the press conference world lately.
And it might look a lot different this time around.
And I'm not really sure where this is going if you found middle ground on money. Now, I understand there are a lot of services in this province that need to be fixed when it comes to kids. But I got to tell you something. Liberal governments have cut for decades. Conservative governments have cut for decades. You are not fixing this in one negotiation. I got news for you. So if it's really about the kids, they better be in school Monday or you're going to lose parents. You got a lot of cachet. Don't overplay it. Don't overplay it. If you didn't agree on money, I wouldn't be saying this today.
Right.
In CUPE's statement yesterday, we have found middle ground. Make sure kids are in school and keep negotiating.
To that point, you're right. Parents, the majority in these polls are saying, of course, they side with education workers. They want them properly taken care of. But to an extent, if you keep changing that goalpost, score, oh, no, not yet. Well, score, no, now this is the score. It's dangerous.
It's very dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to get to that point. But everyone needs to breathe here.
Yeah.
Because parents will support education workers. They do have a breaking point, however. It's 7:01. Good morning. Good to see you, Dean.
Good morning.
You're watching BT.